Hey, Malcolm. Can you walk us through your interception, what you saw on that play, and if you knew it was coming?
Um, it's, I've seen a lot of plays very similar to that situation. I don't often get to be in that spot particularly, but it's just the release of the receivers there. Quarterback was kind of showing me his back, which is hard for him to kind of look you off when he shows you his back. He just kind of locked on that spot and just trusting my experience versus his.
Thanks.
Thank you, Scott. PJ Ziegler, you're up.
Malcolm, what did you guys learn yesterday in particular about forcing turnovers? I mean, I know obviously coming into the game, Washington hadn't, Dwayne hadn't thrown an interception until yesterday. Now you guys are getting ready to face a Dallas team, Dak Prescott, who does not turn the ball over. What did you guys learn about forcing those turnovers and being in the right spot at the right times?
I mean, obviously, it just gives your chance or your team a much higher chance of victory. You look at statistics. I think if you have 3 turnovers, your win percentage goes up around 80%, I believe. So that's always the goal as a defense more than anything else, especially when you're trying to get your offense the ball as many chances as possible. You know, it's a battle of opportunities.
All right, thank you, PJ. Tony Grossi. Tony Grossi, you're up.
Hey, Malcolm, we're all trying to get a feel for the Joe Woods defense. Now that you've been here a while, does it resemble the Seattle defense to you?
And Malcolm, we're going to need you up. There you go. Go ahead, Malcolm. Sorry.
I'm sorry, did you hear that?
No, I mean, this defense is obviously a culmination of a lot of places Joe has been. And most recently he was in San Francisco. So I'd say that if you were looking for similarities, that would be the best place to look.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Tony. We'll go back to Scott Patrick.
Hey, Malcolm, it looked like you guys used a ton of different personnel yesterday on defense. Do you enjoy that? And does it make it that much more difficult when, you're in and out and you're shifting different spots?
I mean, at the linebacker position, it's kind of a rhythmic position, much like running back or just those inside positions. You want to get a feel. So it's not necessarily obviously as a player you want to be out there every single play, but I think it's good for keeping guys fresh. Obviously we've had some injuries throughout our defense, so it's good to keep guys fresh and have the ability to build that versatility and that depth throughout the game and throughout the season. So because there's going to come situations where the guys can't come off the field, you don't have the opportunity to. So us not having a preseason, us having the opportunity to have, fresh bodies where we do, it's good to get everybody that experience and, go with the hot hand or however it may shake out.
And maybe it hasn't been the prettiest start, but what does it mean for you guys to be 2-1, especially after how the opener went?
I think it's good for confidence to know that we're moving in the right direction. I know a lot of times people think, hey, you slap these players together and this coaching staff and you want instant success, but it's not Madden. People have to come together. You have to gel as a group and figure out kind of the intricacies of everything we're doing. We're here 8, 10, 12 hours a day, trying to master these things. And then we have to go out against an opponent who's going to change up the looks that we've seen. So we have to stay confident, moving in the right direction and continue to build off each practice and each game.
Thank you.
Next up is Nate Ulrich.
Hey, Malcolm, obviously the linebacking core had a few of those turnovers, and B.J. Goodson had the recovery at the end of the first half and then the pick later in the game. So what have you learned about B.J. and what is he bringing to the defense?
BJ's, lunch pail mentality. He's coming to work. He's coming to lead as a Mike linebacker. And he's coming to do his job as his best ability. Obviously, he's still learning this defense as well and trying to figure out where his places that he can make plays. So I feel like every game he's gotten, much better each time we've gone out there. And I respect his work ethic. I know he's going to continue to do that.
Do you think that the linebacking core is making the steps it needs to? And with Mac Wilson working his way back, do you see you guys coming together to reach a new level here in the next, couple games?
That's the plan. Obviously, we gotta go out there and we got some tough opponents, but every mistake we made is going to allow us to grow as a group, because some of the stuff is stuff we've seen as a group for the first time. So just having the ability to build every single game and get better so we can maximize our physical talents, we have a gifted room physically, so we just got to make sure the mental matches up.
Do you sense that hunger from Mac? He seems like he's pretty fired up when he talks about getting back out there.
Oh yeah, I mean, Mac's a linebacker's linebacker. He loves the game. He wants to be out there all the time. So, we all appreciate and respect his love for the game in the room, because he's even been a light and a leader for us even when he's not been on the field. So, got a lot of respect for him even as a young player.
Mary Kay Cabot has our next question.
Hey, Malcolm, I don't know if you've gotten a chance to really watch too much of the Dallas offense yet, but what are your thoughts on Dak so far? If you can speak to that, to the season he's having so far, and just their kind of high-powered offense.
I think I need to watch a little bit more. I've been able to watch the games on TV that they play, but I was there for a few weeks last year. Obviously, they've got a lot of talent on offense, and adding to CeeDee Lamb, and Gallup is playing great, and Zeke and Pollard. So every skill position they have is, awesome. And then you think about their offensive line, and if they come back healthy, that's their plan. That's their strength is that offense. And, it's definitely going to be a challenge for us, but it's definitely one that we're excited about. It's a really good opportunity to see where we are as a unit. Obviously going against a team that has really high expectations already, and we get to match it.
When you watch some of that game on TV, do you think that Dak has maybe even taken his game up to another level this year?
Dak's been a good player in my opinion. I think him throwing the ball deep yesterday was pretty impressive. He's always been a good player to me, and I think just he's in a system now where he can make some more plays, and he's got even more weapons. So, we'll see what happens.
Okay, thank you.
Mother Ridenhour.
Yeah, just kind of diverting off of football a little bit, but Malcolm, you've been in the league for a while. Having 3 women out there on the field, a referee and 2 coaches, did it strike you in any way as how cool that was?
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like it's what should be happening in the game, right person for the job, the right person who has the passion for the job. I feel Callie's passion every day on the practice field and in the game. So, and I think I was there. Sarah's first game as a professional referee. She threw a flag on me in Jacksonville, so I remember that. But this is how things should be,
When you said you could feel Callie's passion, is it just the way she takes part in the drills, or how does she sort of convey that?
She's directing us. I mean, she just talking about the game. She's engaged in the game. She's letting me know, like, hey, we got to stay on our necks here. We this is not a time to relax, or she's just in every part of the game, the practice. She's in it. She's involved. So, a lot of respect for her as well.